Students, welcome to Nisha Kale's English Lab. Today I am going to give you an explanation and summary about The Merchant of Venice, Act II, Scene 7, which talks about Prince Morocco's casket test. This scene takes place at Belmont in a room in Portia's house. When Prince Morocco arrives for the casket test, he questions Portia as to how he would know whether he has chosen the right casket. She answers that if he finds her picture or portrait in the casket, then he has chosen the right casket and she is his along with the portrait. He moves towards the lead casket and reads the inscription there. Whoever chooseth me must give and hazard all he hath. Now he questions himself. The lead is such a dull and coarse metal. Why should he hazard and risk for something that is as base as the lead? And the inscription on the lead casket is almost threatening him rather than promising. He says, people risk for fair advantages, for rewards. He is not going to risk all for something like lead. He moves on and reads the inscription on the silver casket, which states, who chooseth me shall get as much as he deserves. Now he wonders on the phrase, as much as he deserves. He feels that even if he weighs his estimation and his deservings with a fair amount of impartiality, it may not be enough to exceed and reach and win Portia. Thus he feels if he tries to estimate his deservings, he might bring discredit to his name. And therefore, he moves on. He looks at the lead casket and the inscription there says, whoever chooseth me shall gain what many men desire. He says, what many men desire? Of course, the world desires the beautiful Portia. People from the four corners of the world come to view fair Portia, to win her as a wife. The suitors cross the vasty wilds of Arabia, cross the deserts and come to view fair Portia, and they make these places as their highways. Even there are suitors who cross the mighty oceans, whose fierce waves throw the water to the heavens, but there seem to be no obstacle to the suitors, and they come to woo Portia like they are crossing a small stream or brook. He looks at the inscription on the gold casket. He feels this inscription is something which is very apt for him because the world desires Portia. He looks at the lead casket and he feels lead is so base and coarse. It is not even fit to hold or have the cere cloth of Portia. The cere cloth here is the burial cloth that is wrapped on the body. He absolutely rejects the lead casket. He moves on to the silver casket. And then he feels, will this contain the beautiful Portia? Oh no. Why? Because silver is 10 times undervalued than gold. A precious gem like Portia cannot be anything worse than gold. So he rejects the silver casket. He moves on to the gold casket and he feels a precious gem like Portia can only be in the gold casket. In England, the golden coin had the figure of an angel carved or sculpted on the surface or stamped on it. But here he feels that the angel, that is Portia, lies in a bed of gold. He asks for the key and opens the gold casket. But alas, when he opens the gold casket, he finds a skull in whose hollow of the eyes he finds a scroll. He takes the scroll and reads the contents, which state that all that glitters is not gold. Many a people have given their life and almost everything only for the outward appearances. Even the gold-plated tools have worms inside, but they were very beautiful on the exterior. Similarly, he feels that Prince Morocco should have been as wise as he was bold, as young in his limbs and judgment old. It says that your suit is cold and that you have to leave immediately. He bids farewell to Portia and welcomes disappointment. Portia, on his departure, calls it as a gentle riddance, and she said she would be happy if all the other suitors make the similar choice. Now, if we go to our synopsis of this lesson, here we can just sum it up. He rejects the lead casket because it is too base and coarse a metal. He says, why risk and hazard without fair advantages? And the lead was not worthy enough for the seer cloth also. And even to think about such a thing was too low a thought. And the inscription threatens more than it promises. He rejects the silver casket for the following reasons. Impartial judgment about his deservings may not extend to the lady itself. He does not want to discredit himself by estimating his deservings. And silver is 10 times undervalued than gold. He prefers the gold casket because the inscription states that whoever chooseth me shall gain what many men desire. Many men desire Portia, and the golden casket is worthy enough to hold a precious gem like Portia. Angel on the English gold coin is stamped or carved on it, but here an angel Portia lies in the golden bed. Therefore, he chooses the gold casket, and he puts the appearance of things above all, the outward appearance of the caskets. So students, this is the summary of this scene, and I wish, if you like it, please subscribe to my channel, give it a thumbs up, and I am coming over the weeks to give you more explanations of many other scenes of the Merchant of Venice. Thank you.